Hi, I'm T-Lish, and you're watching Coffee and Clix. Today we're going to be doing a Avengers 60th anniversary Marvel HeroClix case unboxing. I have my wife Siobhan. She is the camera woman behind the scenes. So thank you, Siobhan, for doing this for me.
Hello.
We have some flowers in the background. We are celebrating. Because it's almost the end of the year for me. I'm a teacher, and we're going to be going on a trip to Italy. So instead of my normal coffee that I usually have coffee in this trademark Coffee and Clix mug, but I'm going to just put this to the side. I'm having a little glass of wine. You know, this is a Sicilian wine, Cusimano Nero d'Avola. So it's 2020. It's from Sicily, Sicilia, and 14% alcohol. It is a DOC, so it's reasonably priced. It's really good, but that's what I'm drinking. That's what's in my cup per se. That's what's in my glass. And instead of doing the whole coffee thing today, we're gonna have that. Let's jump right in and unbox these two bricks of Marvel HeroClix Avengers 60th anniversary. What am I hoping to pull? Hoping to pull Super-ish Spider-Man. I'm hoping to pull obviously Ultra Chase Mephisto would be really cool. I do have an X-Men swap team that he would fit nicely on. The chases of the chases, I think my favorite would be probably maybe Iron Inquisitor or King Killmonger, maybe Ghost Goblin. That Ghost Goblin looks really cool. So we'll take a look at those figures. I've been a little behind on doing a set review for this set. So what I'm going to try to do in this unboxing is I'm going to try to look at least one figure or maybe two figures from each booster. And we're going to look at them more closely and talk about each one and what they do. So, and we'll kind of be like reviewing the set while we're unboxing the case. So here we go. Let's take a look at. I'm gonna move this stuff over to the side. Let's move that mug over here. I don't know if that's in the camera. Siobhan, is that in the camera? The mug?
It is not.
Okay, I'll just move it over here like that. Actually, no. Let's put it over here. Okay, that's good. And then now we'll move these cases. We'll move these bricks. And I'll put these legacy cards. I am hoping to get an Ultron legacy card. I do have the Ultron figure, and it looks really fun to play. So that's what I'm hoping to pull as far as legacy cards. But we'll open those at the end, the legacy cards. Let's take a look at this brick here. Gonna open it up.
What's the most expensive piece we're looking for here?
Most expensive piece is the Mephisto, Chase Mephisto. He's going for quite a bit right now.
Will it pay for our trip to Italy?
No. It will save me a lot of money having to buy him in the secondary market. So
I like that. I like the sound of that.
All right, so here we go. Here we go. First booster.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed for the Super Rare Spider-Man looks very cool. The primes all look really cool. All right, so we have a chase already. Wow. Okay, so we have Black Skull, Chase Black Skull, and we have. Let's take them out. Let's take them out. We have Red She-Hulk. I'll just take them out and put them like right here. That way you can see the sculpts. Oh, I don't have to turn the dial. I'll turn the dial when I'm all done with all the figures. Sometimes when I take out figures from a booster, I have a tendency of resetting the dial to click one, like immediately. That way it's just ready for me when I
That makes sense because I don't think I've ever reset the dial when I played you.
When I go to play. I reset the dial all the time. Every time I play at the end of the game, I reset the dials to dial 1 and in the beginning of the game. So here we have booster number 1. You could zoom in on that, Siobhan. You could zoom in on those figures and we can take a look at their sculpts. And I'm going to read two figures that I really like from this booster. So can you see those on the screen? Okay. So let's first, I'll put the card up on the screen. Let's take a look at Black Skull. So Black Skull is a chase. He has the Hydra, Masters of Evil, symbiote, monster, politician, ruler, scientist, and soldier keywords. He has the Hydra and Masters of Evil team abilities. He has a trait, Multiversal Masters of Evil. And this is the only time I'm going to read that trait. Well, I probably won't pull another chase. You never know, though. I think some people have been pulling 2 chases per case. I'm not sure. So we'll see if I pull another chase. But it says here, trait, Multiversal Masters of Evil. Free if Black Skull began your turn on the map. Replace him with another character with this trait on the same click number. And then another trait, Symbiotic Fusion, Plasticity, Super Senses. If Black Skull is within 4 squares in line of fire of an opposing character, he can't be targeted by range attacks. So kind of like, almost like that the symbiote trait that Venom Magneto has. He has another trait, Leadership and Shape Change. When Black Skull uses Leadership and succeeds, after resolutions, you may generate a War Machine bystander. Okay, so you get a bystander if he succeeds on Leadership. He's got a speed power that he starts with, which is Charge, Flurry, Stealth, and Giant Reach 2. That's pretty cool. Okay. And the POG, the Bystander's War Machine, has the Masters of Evil team ability, 4 range with single target, 4 speed with sidestep, 10 attack with energy explosion, 16 defense with toughness. He's giant size and he has 1 damage. So you can potentially energy explode somebody with that War Machine POG. But Black Skull himself, at 100 points and at 50 points, he has that special speed power. He has Blades, Claws, Fangs. He has Mastermind. So the Mastermind along with the Super Senses, pretty good. And then at 100 points, he starts with Outwit. At 50 points, he starts with Exploit Weakness. His real name is Johann Schmidt, so I think this is like the alternate reality version of Red Skull. This is the Black Skull. Okay, so that's the chase. That's this one right here.
As in Schmidt from New Girl.
And the other figure I wanted to look at from this booster I really like is Falcon. I think this figure is going to be very good in the new pulp format. So Falcon is a rare. He has the Avengers and Soldier keywords. He has the Avengers team ability, which, by the way, the Avengers team ability has changed. So it is now at the beginning of the game, you choose an opposing team ability, or just any team ability, and this character modifies an attack +1 when attacking 1 or more characters with the chosen team ability printed on their base. So that's the new Avengers team ability. Falcon has a trait, Aerial Extraction, move. So he has to take a move action. When he moves after resolutions, you may choose a standard friendly character that shares a keyword with Falcon that he moved through during this action. If you do, place that character adjacent to him. If you're looking at Falcon up on the screen right now, he also has a charge. That ability by itself, he moves through characters, so he can just move through a friendly character and place that character adjacent to him. So it's like almost like a 9 squared TK, which is really cool. He just like swoops down and picks up a friendly character and then puts them somewhere next to him for 8. That's like a 9 square swing, so that's really good. That's the reason why I think he's going to be good in pulp. He's also a flyer, so he can carry somebody. So he can actually carry one person and do that move action and place another character adjacent. He can do that all at once. He has charge. He has charge. And when he uses it after resolutions, you may roll a d6 and move him a number of squares up to half the result. He has energy, shield, deflection, and toughness as his defense power. that he has his whole dial, and he has close combat expert. So pretty good for 50 points. Especially that it's not really TK, but that thing where that placement power that he can do, aerial extraction, it's very good. So let's set those figures aside, and we'll do booster number 2. Okay, so I'm going to put them aside. I know Scott Porter separates them by villains and heroes, but I think I'm just going to put them all together, and I'll sort them out later. Here we go. That Black Skull is really exciting. It's a cool figure. I'm really happy about that. I'll put the cards in a pile here. So let's take a look at booster number 2. All right, so we have Misty Knight, Bats, Monica Chang, Korvac, and Screaming Mimi. Okay, let's put them on the table.
Maybe move it up one.
One here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anything worth value?
So we have just a rare. Usually when you get a pack with it's a rare, it's not really that valuable, but it's valuable in terms of fun to play. I have played Korvac in sealed. He's pretty cool. He's pretty good. If he takes a couple of hits, he does need support, because if he takes a couple of hits, his attack value goes down pretty far. Korvac, but I want to look at Misty Knight here. Bats is really good too. Bats is like an enhancement piece, but no, not an enhancement. Bats gives everybody that shares key with him +1 attack, and he's a tiny size, so he's kind of hard to hit, and he's Mystics, and he's only 30 points. So Bats is pretty good. That's Doctor Strange's pet dog. Misty Knight is I like Misty Knight because, I mean, on pulp teams, if you want to make a theme team, which I know theme teams are with the new change in the rules, there's been some debate about playing theme teams and the benefits of playing theme teams, but I like playing theme teams. And with Misty Knight, you can get a pretty good detective theme team for pulp. I think that would be good. Misty Knight's got Defenders, Heroes for Hire. Let me just put her on the screen so you can see the card on the screen. Misty Knight has Defenders, Heroes for Hire, Marvel Knights, and Detective keywords. When she has a trait Consulting Detective, when establishing theme teams, choose a friendly character. The chosen character gains the Detective keyword. Doesn't matter the point value, you can just choose any character, and that character gains the Detective keyword. You can put any character on your team, and now they're a detective. That's really cool. Not only that, but she has 4 clicks with toughness. She's only 30 points. She's got stealth. She has super strength, so she can pick things up. She has damage power all through her dial that says leadership. So that's your leadership for your detective team. And it's free. Choose one to last until this turn. Close combat expert and empower, or enhancement and range combat expert. So she can potentially boost damage to a shooter or a close combat piece, a range combat piece, or a close combat piece. So she can boost damage, and she can pack a punch herself for only 30 points. So I like her a lot. That's Misty Knight right here. Okay, so Misty Knight right here. So let's put those to the side. And we'll look at the next booster.
What's your shirt mean?
We don't talk about Bruno. That's well, I have actually never seen Encanto, but this was the name of our team at Team Worlds. We actually won the event Team Worlds last year. So me and Azareth and TJ, and that happens to be my last name is Bruno. So It's not Tealish. Tealish is not really my name. So.
And ironically, your mom bought you that shirt.
And my mom bought me this shirt.
Not
Yeah,
knowing.
we don't talk about Bruno, but I haven't seen the movie yet, so it's past the point of spoilers. But I know that that song's in that movie. So we don't talk about Bruno song. So.
Because why? Because people call us and just start singing to us.
Everybody says it. Everybody I meet says.
As soon as you say Bruno.
Says, once I say my last name is Bruno, I hear it from people about that, which is funny. So here we go. We have War Machine. Put it right there. Monica Chang. Winter Soldier. I don't know if they're facing. The sculpts are facing you there. We have Jessica Jones. And we have a Jocasta. There we go. So, I think the one that I like the best out of this pack that I really want to look at, well, I know War Machine is a rare, and War Machine's pretty good, but I really want to look at Jessica Jones for the same reason that I looked at Misty Knight. Jessica Jones also is very good on detective teams. I'll put her up on the screen. And I don't know. I mean, first of all, I really like the show, the Jessica Jones show on Disney. Well, I don't know if it's on Disney Plus now but that whole series. She has Avengers, Defenders, Heroes for Hire, Marvel Knights, and Detective keywords. She also has the consulting detective trait, the same one that Misty Knight has, and she's 40 points. So when establishing theme teams, choose a friendly character. The chosen character gains the detective keyword. So you can actually put her, and because don't forget, Pulp is, every character is unique. So you can't have two Misty Knights on your team. You can't have two Jessica Joneses on your team. What you can do is have Misty Knight and Jessica Jones on your team, and then you can pick any two other figures and make them detectives. And that would be a detective theme team. We put like Deathstroke on there. That was an idea I had because he's pretty strong in the Pulp format. Put any figure, Party Thor, any figure that you want to get on there, and have it as part of your detective team. And detective's pretty good for like support powers. That keyword, there's a lot of really good detective keyword figures out there to make a detective theme team. She also has Leap, Climb, and Close Combat Expert, and she has Perplex. So she would be a Perplex for your team. So she is pretty useful in that respect. When Jessica Jones uses it to target an opposing character, after resolutions, roll a d6. On a 5 through 6, remove an action token from her or an adjacent friendly character with the detective keyword. So pretty good for 40 points. I like Misty Knight slightly better, but I like Jessica Jones as well. Okay. So I will take those away. Put them in the pile, and we'll go to our next booster. And we also got this checklist here. So I don't know if you notice, some of the packs come with, and I know some people that are collectors. I'm a collector. I like to collect lots of things. I'm not just a player, but also a collector. So I'll just hold it like this. But that card right there is it's not a card for a figure. It's just a checklist for the entire set. So if you're a collector and you like, even collecting these cards, they're collectibles, you know. But also if you want to keep track of all the figures in your set and you want to try to get a complete set, this is a good way of doing it. They come in the boosters. These things come in the boosters as well. So if you scan the QR code, you can go to it redirects you to the WizKids website, and you can shop for more HeroClix. I think they have some social media links where you can go and find out more information. And then on the back of these, there are there's some fun information about some superheroes. So those are fun. Those are fun cards. Let's take a look at the next booster. This is booster number 4. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see it if I just turn those like that?
Yeah, I can see them.
It's probably better if I take them out, though. Can you see them like that?
You can. You probably want to take them out.
Take them out. Okay. So
you want to give them good quality.
Give them the quality. Give them the quality. Yep. So here's Black Panther. We have Thanos. Thanos is only an uncommon. This is an uncommon Thanos, and he is a beast. He's actually really good in sealed. This Ant-Man is very good in sealed as well. I think not only will they be good in sealed, but they'll be good in pulp. We've got Abomination, which is a rare. So far, we've been opening up a lot of rare packs. We opened up the chase pack, and then the rest have been just rares. This is uncommon Scarlet Witch. Good sculpt on the Scarlet Witch. Okay, so let's take a look at Thanos. And you know, I'm kind of bad with pronunciation. Sometimes I say Thanos and sometimes I say Thanos, but I'm pretty sure it's actually Thanos. I always say Thanos though. All right, so I'm gonna put Thanos up on the screen. Let's take a look at Thanos. He's 175 points or 100 points. He has 6 range with single target. He's flying. He's got 10 speed with running shot, 12 attack with precision strike, 19 defense with invincible, 4 damage with shape change. That's crazy. He has the cosmic energy team ability, so he can't be outwitted. He does have a stop click at the end of his dial as well. And at the beginning of your turn, you may choose an opposing character that dealt damage to Thanos since your last turn. If you do, choose a displayed standard power that character can use, and Thanos can use that power until your next turn. Okay, so it's kind of like him using the Infinity Gems or something. Well, actually, the trait is called Perfectly Balanced. Okay, but he could pick powers if he gets hit. Well, not really pick powers. He could pick powers on the character's dial that hit him. Then his stop click says Invincible and Regeneration. So he's just really beefy for 175 points. He's also good at 100. So that's Thanos. Let's put them to the side. See, I'm starting to hurry up a little bit.
I'm liking the speed here.
Right? I think once we get into the deeper dial, like the chase took long because it's got a lot of text.
I think.
But let's take a look at booster number 5. Here we go.
Unless it's got reroll or if it's worth over $50.
So what's your favorite power, Siobhan?
Reroll.
Reroll, which is probability control. So that's your favorite power. And it's not a bad power to pick because it is one of the most powerful powers in the game.
You know what my least favorite power is?
What?
I think you guys overthink it way too much.
What?
You were trying to build your pulp team today?
Mind control?
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis? Oh, telekinesis is great.
You guys overthink it. You
So,
got 40 minutes, you got to go in and kill it.
we have, in this booster, we have Stinger. I think that's Ant-Man's daughter. We have Ultron Drone. Stinger, does she have she has the Young Avengers? Yes, she does. She's a Young Avenger, right? So, Ultron Drone. So Ultron creates these drones. We have Vision. I played this Vision in sealed. He's very strong. He's got low speed, so you got to get him up close real fast. But he's pretty good. We have this Hulk here. This is a Hulk with tiny head Hulk, and then we have Quasar. So, I mean, the Hulk is so cool. I think I want to look at
He looks like a Beetlejuice Hulk.
Yeah, he looks like from the movie Beetlejuice. He does, yes. With the tiny like head shrinker. Yeah, like the shrinking head. Yeah, he looks like that. Yeah, let's look at Quasar though. We haven't looked at too many rares, so I'm gonna look at Quasar. Quasar has the Cosmic Energy and Guardians of the Galaxy team abilities, so you can't modify his combat values negatively. Or I don't think, yeah, well, the opponent can't. He's got the Annihilators, Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Shield, and Cosmic keywords. He has an attack power. He's at 115 points. He has Running Shot. He's flyer. He's a flyer. He has 6 range with 2 targets. He has a special attack power. He has 18 defense with Impervious, and he has 3 damage. Plain vanilla 3 damage. His attack power is Penetrating Psychic Blast. When Quasar attacks after resolutions, choose one for each hit opposing character. Give that character an action token, or place that character into a square adjacent to Quasar. So it says for each hit opposing character, so he can do that since he has double target. He can target 2 people and just like place them adjacent to him. That's really cool. And he can split up that damage, and it's penetrating, so he can shoot 11 attack for 3 damage, shoot 2 characters, deal 1 to one character, deal 2 to the other character, penetrating, and then place them adjacent to him. He just like reels them in. And then totally messes up the positioning of your opponent. He also has a defense power he gets later in the dial, energy, shield deflection, and invulnerability. So that's Quasar. Very cool figure. He at 65 points, he's pretty good too. He doesn't have that running shot, he has phasing teleport, but he's still good. Let's move on. I'm gonna move on to booster number 6. Maybe I should put them on this side. I'll start on this side now.
Does that mean a chase or no?
No, we have, that's not a chase. We have several really good figures here though that I wanted to talk about. So I'll just talk about, I won't go into every part of their dial, but I will put them on the screen. These I think are really going to be good in pulp, or at least in sealed. They're very good. Iron Man's good. Doctor Strange is really good. And Leader. Yeah, these are the 3 that I'm really... We also have Winter Soldier here in this pack. And a Hydra Agent. But really these 3 are the ones I want to talk about. So I'll put them on the screen. Let's put Iron Man on the screen first. Iron Man, you could see from his dial, he has leadership, he has TK, he has barrier, he can sidestep, carry somebody, he can sidestep TK. He's your leadership for your team, he can do barrier. He's a little costly at 60 points, but he does bring a really good thing for Avengers theme teams. Or even if you're not playing an Avengers theme team, he can give everybody Precision Strike. So if you're playing Avengers theme team, you're giving everybody on your team Precision Strike. It says friendly characters that are adjacent or have the Avengers keyword can use Precision Strike. That's really powerful. He also has traded plasticity and shape change, so Iron Man's very good. Doctor Strange is good because he's got prob, he's got the reroll. You can place him, he has phasing teleport, you can fly around, taxi people around, and then you can place him in a square of smoke terrain within range and line of fire. When he's in the smoke terrain, anybody that's in smoke, he can free generate, he has smoke cloud, but he can also free generate 2 markers of smoke cloud. And then friendly characters occupying smoke terrain generated by him, modified defense +1. Opposing characters in the smoke terrain, modified defense -1, and lines of fire drawn to them can't be hindered. So that's crazy. That Doctor Strange can do that, all that manipulating with the smoke cloud. That's really cool. I like him a lot. He also has Mystics. And then Leader at 35 points, he's just really good because he has TK, he has 6 range with triple target mind control. So he can triple target mind control at 6 range. And when he uses mind control, he can shoot through characters, through elevated, and through hindering. So you could just keep him in the back, and he has prob. So he's a 35-point reroller prob piece. So he's added probability control and that TK, and he's just a great support piece. Those figures I wanted to look at the most. For those are going to be good for pulp. Leader might even make a splash in like meta play, but in pulp, definitely all 3 of those are going to be good, in my opinion. So let's go to booster number 7. Yeah, 7. Let's take a look at what we have here. So we have Black Widow, Grandmaster, Ant-Man, Miss Marvel, and Captain Marvel. So let me take them out of the booster.
Is that the team we played the other day?
Which team?
Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel?
I did not have any of these figures. I didn't have this Miss Marvel because Miss Marvel, I just got this case in the mail, but this is Miss Marvel super rare. What did we play?
It was the other game you like.
Oh, you played Miss Marvel for Unmatched. Yeah,
yes.
We played another board game that had Miss Marvel in it.
But those characters were all of them in it.
Yeah. So let's take a look. This is our first super rare. So let's take a look at Miss Marvel. Okay. I'll put the rest to the side. Let me put Miss Marvel up on the screen. She is an Avengers, Champions, Inhumans, Celebrity, Keywords. I'm probably going to be playing her at 50 points. She also has a 110-point line. I'll probably be playing her at 50 points. She's got a trait, Close Combat Expert and Shape Change. She has another trait, when establishing theme teams, choose a keyword for Miss Marvel to gain this game. So you can cheat her onto different keyworded teams. You can cheat her keywords to put her on different teams. If Miss Marvel is on a themed team for a keyword printed on her card, she can use probability control. If she is on a themed team for a keyword not printed on her card, she can use perplex. That's really cool. She has her speed power, which is free, and this is a really good speed power. She has a free choose one to last until you choose again. She gains tiny size, and when adjacent characters begins a move, after resolutions, you may place Miss Marvel adjacent to them, or she can gain standard size and she gets flurry, or she can gain colossal size and she gets charge. One thing you can do with her is in the first turn, you make her tiny size to give her that when adjacent character begins to move after resolutions, you may place Miss Marvel adjacent to them. So you give her that tiny size in the first turn, like while you're not doing anything, and then the second turn when you're ready to make an attack, like in the first turn when you're like setting up your position. On the second turn when you're ready to make your attack, you can move an adjacent character and then place her for free, and then she can free change over to her flurry, and then she can flurry somebody after being placed. So that's just a cool trick that she can do. You can, I mean, with her Avengers team ability, it could be an 11 attack for like a decent amount of damage. 12 attack because she can perplex herself up. So and she's got Empower. She's got some pretty cool things going on for her. She's also really good at 110 points as well. So anyway, so that was Miss Marvel. Let's put these to the side. And let's look at booster number 8. Let me take a sip first. I haven't had any wine yet. Just a little bit.
It's your grandma. She's from Sicily.
Yeah, my grandmother is from Sicily. She just turned 102 in March. She's 102 years old. All right, so
she's got her wits with her, right?
Yes, she does.
She probably watches your YouTube channel. Knowing her.
So we have another super rare. We have Captain America. Well, that's not the super rare. We have Captain America. I think that's like robot Captain America. We have Ultron drone, another Ultron drone. So we want to collect those because like collecting generics. It's fun. We have a Misty Knight. We saw her already. We have a gray version of Hulk. Take him out. He is a rare. And then we have a super rare. We have Moonstone. Let's take a look at Moonstone. I'll put Moonstone up on the screen. Can you see those figures, Sean?
Yep. You're
Okay.
good.
So they're zoomed in. But let me put Moonstone's card up on the screen. So can everybody see those figures? You can see the figures, the sculpts. Okay. So let's take a look at Moonstone. She is 80 or 25 points. If she's 25 points, she gets KO'd after that second click. So she doesn't get any of those stop clicks. She has like 2 stop clicks. She's pretty crazy at 80 points. She's pretty formidable. But I would probably play her at 25, just as for her to be a taxi. She can carry people around. She has that phasing teleport and stealth and passenger 3, but only to carry characters that share a keyword with her, regardless of size. That's pretty crazy, because that could get crazy in, like, I can see her carrying, like in Silver Age, carrying like 3 giant girls that have the celebrity keyword. So she's got good keywords. She has Dark Avengers. Well, she has celebrity and scientist. So those are the good keywords I think make her good for a taxi. She's got Dark Avengers, Masters of Evil, Thunderbolts, celebrity, and scientist. And she also has the team player team ability, so she can copy another team ability. She has phasing teleport. So she has that speed power on her first 2 clicks. She's improved targeting characters. She has pulse wave, so that's kind of cool. And she's got shape change and super senses. That's Moonstone. Okay, let's take a look at the next booster. I'll put these figures to the side. This is booster number 9. We're almost at the halfway point.
Do we have like an intermission with some fun music?
Intermission? We can do an intermission.
Okay, fun music.
We can do an intermission with some license-free music.
Is it license free if I sing it?
It's license-free, but I have to find it and pay for it. So here we go. So we got
no music, people.
Iron Man. We have Iron Man. We saw Iron Man already. We have
You got the same one?
Yep. That's the common Iron Man. We have Jessica. Is he common or uncommon? He's common Iron Man. We have Jessica Jones. We saw her. We have Grandmaster. We didn't get to look at Grandmaster, but we did pull one already. He's an uncommon. We have Ultron, who's a rare. And Monica Rambeau, who's a super rare. So I think we got to look at Monica Rambeau. I want to look at Ultron too, but well, yeah, let's look at both of them. So first, I'll put Monica Rambeau up on the screen. So can you see the sculpts? I want to give time to put the sculpts up before I put the card on the screen. Okay, so now let me put Monica Rambeau's card on the screen. She's got an Avengers team ability and police team ability. She's Avengers, Next Wave, Sword, Thunderbolts, and Cosmic and Police keywords. She's got traded Stealth. She's 70 points. She's got Energy Explosion, Penetrating Psychic Blast, and Precision Strike on her first 2 clicks, and the last click. She's got Invulnerable. She has Leadership, and she's got 2 stop clicks in the last 2 clicks. She has 2 stop clicks, and they're on her damage power, not on her defense power. So interesting, because if you try to use something like Muramasa Blade that cuts, that says you can't use defense powers, it doesn't work here because her stop clicks are a damage power. And her stop click says stop, colossal size, and shape change. So she gets colossal, and she will have super senses and shape change with 2 stop clicks at the very end of her dial. So that's pretty cool. She's got the Avengers team ability, so she could possibly get 12 attack on a character. She's got police team ability, so she can help out other characters as well. She's flyer. She's got 2 targets with 5 range. She shoots through hindering. So it's very good. Monica Rambeau. Then we have Ultron. Ultron is a rare. Ultron is just a cool character. We like Ultron because he's a cool character. He's got the trait Army of Drones, Leadership, but succeeds on a 4 through 6. When Ultron uses it and succeeds, you may instead generate a number 13 Ultron drone, which we pulled a bunch of Ultron drones. So every time he hits Leadership, 50% chance he's going to generate that drone. He also has a power that says, a defense power that says Invincible and Mastermind. He's got Sidestep. He's got 12 attack with Penetrating Psychic Blast. He's got 4 damage with Outwit. He shoots through blocking, so that's kind of cool. He does only have Sidestep. He doesn't have like any other like really like charge or running shot or anything like that, or hypersonic, but he does have Sidestep. Sidestep's really good power though. Do not count out Sidestep. Characters with Sidestep are very good. So 120 points, and he also comes in at 75. So that was Ultron. Let's take a look at the last booster of the brick, this first brick. So we'll set those aside. Booster number 10. Okay. Looks like we have some of the Hydra themed characters. We have Bowman, which is like the Hydra version of Hawkeye. Bowman. We have Bats. We have Hulk.
The same one?
Yep. Well, Hulk's only. I think he's only an uncommon, so you definitely get multiples.
In the same brick?
Usually when you pull a brick or a chase or a case, you're gonna get multiple commons and uncommons.
In the same brick.
Yeah, usually. Red She-Hulk and Tactical Force. Tactical Force is he's like the Hydra version of Iron Man. I think I have like 4 of him already because of sealed events that I've been playing, pre-release and things like that. So try to get these cards open. Don't forget to remind me to open the legacy cards before we sign off. Just give me a little hard time. Hate plastic. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at Tactical Force. Tactical Force is he's a rare. He's 75 points. He has Running Shot, Energy Explosion, Invincible, and Prob. He's a flyer, and he has, or probability control, I should say, just in case you don't know what prob means. It's probability control, reroll, as we might say. It is a, he's 75 points. He has the Hydra, Armor, Assassin, and Scientist keywords. He has the Hydra team ability. He has a Hydra 4 trait that all the Hydra characters is going to share, or there's a sub-theme in the set where they all share this Hydra 4 trait. When a friendly character with Hydra team ability is KO'd, modify tactical forces damage +1 until your next turn. He also has Energy Shield Deflection traded, and friendly characters within range and line of fire are considered adjacent to each other for the Hydra team ability. And that's really good. That's a really good trait to have. With probability control, that's really good. He can potentially energy explode you. He's a flyer. He can do running shot. He's pretty good for 75 points. I don't know if he's going to be great in pulp. He is pretty decent in sealed, though. At least anything with prob is good in sealed. So if you're playing in a local sealed event, and you pull him, he's not like the worst thing you could pull. Okay, so we'll set them to the side. Ooh, I don't want to crush those. Let's open up this other brick. So we're doing an intermission. Let's do an intermission first.
Ooh.
Okay, intermission, okay. Now we're going to open up this brick.
Did you play Bon Jovi?
I haven't decided what I'm going to play yet, but I can already tell you I did not.
Ron Movie. How about Ron Movie?
Ron Movie,
yeah.
the license-free version of Bon Jovi. We'll see what I can find. Bon Jovi, there's nothing wrong with Bon Jovi. There we go. So we got the 10 boosters. We'll set them over to the side.
What is the actual design? That's kind of cool, actually.
The design on the front?
Yeah.
This is the Avengers, Marvel HeroClix Avengers 60. It's the 60th anniversary of the Avengers. And these are just different faces of different old school Avengers. It's kind of like the old school version.
Yeah, but I like how they have just different
on
blocks of color.
On the side here, this is the Hydra themed characters. And this is the Doom Supreme chase. It's one of the chases. And then here are some cosmic characters on this side. So they have some good art.
I like the wrap. It looked like what we were looking at in the Met this week.
So let's put them like this, because I pulled the chase on the first pull. So now I'm gonna open it the opposite way this time. I'm gonna open it kind of backwards, because I'm a little superstitious. I don't want to pull the chase right away. If I do get it, I'm assuming I'm gonna get 2 chases. I don't even know if that's true. We still haven't pulled a prime, so we might pull a prime. It would be cool to get. Well, I actually just bought one. I bought a Hulk Prime, but Hulk Prime is probably the best prime out there. Or if I get the Ultra Chase, I would love to pull Mephisto. So let's crack booster number 11 and see what we get. Okay, I will hold the mug up for good luck. This is the Coffee and Clix trademark Thor mug, Mjolnir mug.
I don't want to be superstitious, but I feel like you got to hold it the right way.
Well, it says, like this with my left hand?
Yes. Little good juju.
Okay. Here we go. Booster number 11. Okay. I'm going to try to review at least one figure from each booster, but... We have Bowman, which we kind of looked, we pulled him, we didn't see him. We have Stinger, which we also pulled. We have Bats, we pulled I think I have 20 different Bats now. Well, not different Bats, but the same Bats.
Christmas ornaments?
Bats over and over again. Christmas ornaments. It is a ghost dog, right? There's ghosts in Christmas. Sometimes we take Christmas themed HeroClix. And over the holidays, Siobhan and I make Christmas ornaments out of them. But yeah, let's look at Bats, because I've been wanting to look at Bats. And Bats is really good. So Bats is right here. You can see Bats right there. He's a cute little doggy. Cute little doggy. Okay, but he's a ghost dog. So let's put him on the screen. He's 30 points. He has he's tiny size. He's got enhancement. He does have enhancement. Okay, so I was right about that. He's enhancement. He's got mystics. He's got the Avengers, Defenders, Pet Avengers, Animal, and Mystical keywords. He has a trait, unique modifier, adjacent friendly characters that share a keyword with Bats modify attack +1. So if you can carry him around because he's tiny. Oh, and he also has traded super senses. So if you can carry him around because he's tiny, let's say you have a range attacker like Iron Man or something, and you're carrying him with Bats, and they both have Avengers. So now he's getting +1 damage from enhancement, and he's getting +1 attack because he shares a keyword. So he's getting both +1 attack and +1 damage. And if you try to hit Bats, he has super senses, so 1/3 of the time you're going to miss him. And then if you do hit him, you're taking mystics damage. So he's just a little bit of an annoying figure, right? He can be annoying. And plus, if you try to range attack him, he's 18 defense, plus he's tiny size, so that's 19 defense. So Bats is not bad. Not a bad figure to use on your team if you're building. Sealed, he's pretty good. I'm not sad if I pull Bats in Sealed. Let's take a look at booster number 12. Okay, so we have a Captain America. We have the Beyonder. Uncommon, the Beyonder. He looks pretty scary. Iron Man. Dude, what does the Beyonder look like? He looks like he looks like he's in the 80s or something like that. Like he's wearing a white jacket and pants. Very interesting. We got Iron Man. We have the Gray Hulk that we pulled before. We're pulling some duplicates, and we pulled the Vision already. So let's look at the Beyonder. The Beyonder, wow, he's 225 points or 100 points. Okay, I'll put him on the screen. So he has traded probability control. He has 3 stop clicks. He's got willpower, cosmic energy. His stop clicks are stop, regeneration, and super senses. Traded prob, he has hypersonic with precision strike, invincible, and outwit, and he is cosmic energy. So for 225 points, he's pretty crazy, right? Like, I bet he will do some damage in Sealed. I don't know if he's going to be a really great pulp option, but in Sealed, he could be pretty strong. Just as like a bead stick. So that's Beyonder. Okay, I'll take him off the screen. We'll put those cards to the side. Let's take a look at booster number 13. Okay, I wanted to pull Militant, so that's good. We pulled Militant. We have Bats, Militant, Vision. Vision's cool. He's one of my favorite characters. But in this, I mean, he's actually a good figure in a set too. Like, he's not a bad pull for Sealed, but I think we have to look at Militant. Also have this Robot Spider-Man. This Robot Spider-Man's like 40 points for prob. and he does some other cool things. But let's take a look at Militant. He is the Hydra version of Captain America. That's him right there. So I'll put him on the screen. Militant is a rare. He's got the Hydra, Assassin, and Soldier keywords. When a friendly character with the Hydra team ability is KO'd, modify Militant's damage +1 until your next turn. So that's like a shared trait that they all share, the Hydra 4. Okay, then he has a trait, Leadership. When Militant uses it and succeeds, after resolutions, he may generate a Hydra agent. So he creates Hydra agents. That's really good. He's only 50 points, and he has 19 defend. So, and he also has a damage power. Move a friendly character with Hydra with the Hydra team ability up to half its speed. So, he can kind of do a TK almost. It's almost like a TK for Hydra team ability figures. He's got 19 defense with that defend. So you keep everybody adjacent to him, and he will give them shared. They're all the 19 defense. So he's really good. I like that Militant a lot. Good figure.
I have the best idea because you're getting all these Hulks.
Yeah?
Okay, hear me out.
A Hulk theme team? Like all Hulks?
Nope. Christmas ornaments. The purple shorts. Paint them a little red. Boom. Red and green.
Red and green Hulks? That is great. They should make a Christmas Hulk like in the comics. They should just have a Santa Hulk or something. Yeah. That would be awesome.
We're gonna have a bunch of Hulks on our Christmas tree.
All right, so this is booster number 14. And what did we get? I think these are all duplicates. We have Korvac, Quasar, Black Panther, we have Beyonder, which we already looked at. Beyonder, we already looked at Quasar, and we have Stinger, which we already pulled as well. Let's look at Black Panther. So the common. So Black Panther is 60 or 35 points. He has leap, climb, and stealth. He has a defense power through his whole dial, super senses, and willpower. When Black Panther uses willpower and succeeds, you may also remove an action token from a friendly character with a shared keyword within 4 squares. So kind of like a leadership B type of willpower. So that's kind of cool. He has, when he's 60 points, he starts with blades, charge, blades, and outwit. And when he's 35 points, he has sidestep, precision strike, and close combat expert. So he's still getting that boost in attack and damage. And he has the Avengers team ability, so possibly an extra attack modifier there as well. So that's Black Panther. Let's put them to the side. Getting close. So now we have booster number 15. Booster number 15.
What are the odds that you pull another Chase?
I think it's pretty decent. I don't know. Oh, I got the Spider-Man super rare that I was hoping for, so we're going to look at him.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's just put these out on the table. You can look at their sculpts. We got Hydra Agent. We have Black Widow. The chances of pulling a Chase are possible, but I also have a feeling I'm going to pull a Prime.
What's the difference between the two? Chase the best?
It really depends. Like, really depends on the figure, like what's the best and what's not. But Chases are a higher rarity. Financially, it does. It depends too. It really depends. Yeah, it depends on what the figure is. So there's Spider-Man right there. So let's look at Spider-Man. We have Captain Marvel there, Black Widow, Korvac. We haven't even pulled a Black Widow. Oh, have we? We might have pulled a Black Widow. I don't think we pulled Captain Marvel yet. Oh, yes, we did. We did. So, it's helpful to see them all out on the table here. Oh, this plastic is killing me. All right, here we go.
Which one's Black Widow?
Right here. I think we did pull her. But we're going to look at Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a super rare.
Can we just call her ScarJo?
ScarJo. So Spider-Man, he's got the Spider-Man team ability and the wild card, the team player team ability. He's got Avengers, Fantastic Four, Marvel Knights, Spider Family, Celebrity, Reporter, and Scientist keywords. So like all the best keywords. He's got the Spider Sense team ability, Spider-Man Spider Sense trait. Once per turn, when Spider-Man is attacked, you may re-roll the attack roll. And that does not count as prob, it's just a reroll. He also has a trait, Marvel Team Up. Friendly characters that are adjacent or have the Avengers keyword have the team player team ability. So they can all wild card if they are Avengers or if they're adjacent. And he can be played at 90 points, 45 points, or 25 points. He also at his higher value at 90 points. He starts with a speed power that says Charge, Flurry, and Plasticity. When Spider-Man hits after resolutions, choose one. Give a hit character an action token. A hit character modifies attack -2 until your next turn. Or a hit character gains immobile until your next turn. So that's only for his 90-point dial. I think I would really play him either at 25 points or at 90 for fun. More for if I'm playing competitively, I'd probably play him at 25. He does have Outwit, so he's a 25-point Outwitter that can give everybody a wild card team ability. So or team player. So that Spider-Man's very good. I'm very glad I pulled him. Let's take a look at booster number 16. You see the sculpts? The sculpts are there. Okay, so booster number 16. Oh, this one seems heavy.
Ooh.
Seems like a heavy booster.
Should we turn your hat around?
Should I?
Yeah, turn it. Turn it, baby.
There you go. I don't know if that's bad juju, though.
No, it's good juju. Because
Okay.
you didn't like the first chase, so gotta get the good chase.
Oh, we got super rare.
Okay.
Super Adaptoid. Not the Prime. Just super rare, super Adaptoid. So, we'll take a look at Super Adaptoid. Here are the other figures. Black Panther, Winter Soldier, War Machine. I pulled one of him already. This is my second War Machine. I'm surprised. I got some duplicate rares, so I didn't think. Well, sometimes you get duplicate rares. Sometimes. There's Misty Knight. We saw her. Here is Super Adaptoid. He's a super rare. So let's put his card on the screen. He has the armor and robot keywords. He is a team player, team ability. He has a trait, shape change, traded shape change. Super Adaptoid can use the effect of all equipment equipped to opposing characters within range and line of fire. That's really cool. You can play him at either 150 or 100 points, but he only has one starting line. He's got attack power, hammer and hex bolts, energy explosion, force blast, and quake. If Super Adaptoid is 150 points, when it uses energy explosion or quake, you may choose a targeted character. Opposing characters within 2 squares and line of fire of the chosen character become targets as well. And I know that gets around shape change and it gets around super senses because they become targets. And then, well, no, it doesn't get around super senses. It gets around shape change. I'm not sure. And then you have a defense power. Free, choose one to use until your next turn. If Super Adaptoid is 150 points, choose 2 instead. Energy shield deflection, impervious, and super senses. So he can pick powers. And then he has a damage power that says arrows and iron fists. Free, choose one to use until your next turn. If Super Adaptoid is 150 points, choose 2 instead. Modify attack and damage +1. Super Adaptoid deals penetrating damage. And when Super Adeptoid attacks, opposing characters can't use shape change or super senses. So I think I would only ever play him at 150 points because he's just fun that way. I think he's more fun at 150. So that is Super Adaptoid. I'm trying to get through this pretty fast. Hopefully the phone does not die, the camera does not die because we are getting towards the end. But let's try to get through these last 4 boosters and the legacy cards. We'll see what happens. This is booster number 17. This one also feels kind of heavy.
Ooh.
Okay. We have Luke Cage, Absorbing Man, Super Rare Absorbing Man. I have a duplicate of him because I already pulled him from a pre-release pack. So here's Super Rare Absorbing Man, but we will take a look at him. We're getting a bunch of Super Rares now. We have...
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. Super Rares are always good. We have Abomination. We have Luke Cage. We have Jessica Jones.
Is Abomination a version of Hulk? Or no?
And we have Ant-Man. Abomination is Hulk's enemy.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember from the She-Hulk TV show. Abomination was that guy that was in jail, and then She-Hulk was trying to get him out of. I don't know if I'm spoiling for anybody, but it's been a while since the She-Hulk.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. So, yeah, Abomination is was the guy that he started like this meditation center, this restful place, and after he got out of jail, so that was Abomination.
Okay,
that's him right there. But let's look at Absorbing Man, who can absorb things that he touches. Okay. He is a super rare. Let me put up his...
Want to point to him?
He's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He has this ball and chain that he throws around. Okay. So let me put him up on the screen. He is Lethal Legion, Masters of Evil, Wrecking Crew, Brute, and Mystical Keywords. He is a Masters of Evil team ability. He has a trait that says he shoots for characters and Giant Reach 4, or improved targeting characters, Giant Reach 4. Absorbing Man considers all characters within 4 squares and line of fire as adjacent to him for the purposes of Masters of Evil team ability. He's got 3 stop clicks. He's 90 points. He moves through blocking. He's only got 6 speed with charge, so you can only go. You got to get him in close, but he's got those 3 stop clicks to keep him alive. He's got 19 defense, which is a very high defense with impervious. 3 damage with close combat expert, so he's really hitting for 12 or 4. And he has a trait that says when Absorbing Man hits after resolutions, he may choose an equipment equipped to a hit opposing character. Until he chooses again, Absorbing Man can use the effect of that equipment. And his stop clicks say stop invincible. So even if you're using penetrating damage, you can't really chew through him because when you hit his stop click, it's invincible.
Okay, so he's the Miley Cyrus of HeroClix?
He is. He's the Wrecking Ball, yeah.
Because Wrecking Crew, Wrecking Ball.
I love your pop culture references today.
I will always...
You're on point. On point with the pop culture.
Always going to pop culture it.
On point with pop culture.
All day, every day. Son.
Okay, here we go. Booster number 18.
Let's do it.
What percentage battery we got?
I'm scared to touch it.
Okay, don't touch it.
Because I'm scared it's going to freeze.
This is even more drama because we could try to finish it before...
Let's do it.
Try to finish it before the battery runs out. So here we have Bowman. Which we pulled a million times, but we did not look at. We have Captain America. This is the robot Captain America. So not the Prime. Captain Marvel. Common. Hellcat, uncommon. And Screaming Mimi. Let's take a look at Screaming Mimi. She's a rare. So, by the way,
she's a little creeps.
Yeah, she's a little creeps, right? Well, no, she's cool. She's just like she's scary. She's got that she's got the makeup of like the Joker or something like that. But she's Marvel. She's not DC. So she's a Masters of Evil team ability. So she's part of the Masters of Evil. Technically, I think this is Songbird. Only This is the evil version of Songbird. I'm not sure. I think I heard that somewhere. So she has free move up to 1 square. She has leap, climb, and plasticity. She has perplex. She has close combat. She has combat reflexes and perplex. 3 damage. Speed power that says free move up to 1 square. So it's like a mini sidestep. So it's called Nimble Wrestler. So it's a reference to the Nimble power from WWE, kind of. She has the attack power. Her attack power is modulated notes. I guess she's using her voice. Pulse wave. When Screaming Mimi uses it, choose Earthbound, Neutralized, or Battle Fury. Hit characters can use the chosen power until your next turn. So you can give characters Earthbound, Neutralized, or you can give them Battle Fury, and that could be pretty wild right there if you use it correctly. I almost dropped the card. So here we go. That's Screaming Mimi. Let's take a look at the next booster. We're on booster number 9.
Do we have an opinion? Is there like a theory behind?
I would like to maybe pull Chase Dark Phoenix. Chase Dark Phoenix is really good. I would love to pull Super Rare Prime. Sorry, I'd love to pull any of the primes. Because I already bought Prime Hulk, which is probably the best prime. I also bought the Prime Absorbing Man. I pulled Prime Super Adaptoid. So the ones that I really need for the primes are Prime Captain America, even though he's not that valuable. He's cool. Prime Thor, which I don't have, but I'd like to get Chase Dark Phoenix if I do pull another Chase. What I really want is Mephisto.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's just pull Mephisto right now.
Let's do it.
Right? This is number 19. Number 19.
Wait.
Drum roll.
Should you pivot your hat sideways?
Sideways? We do sideways. Can you see the hat in frame?
Yep. Come on.
Okay. Alright, what do we have here? Alright, so we got Ultron Drone. Okay, so this is just a rare pack. I'm not going to even go over these. I think we went over Falcon already. I'll show the sculpts. Let me show the sculpts. We have Falcon. We saw Thanos. We saw... This is getting down to the wire. I don't know if... I might not pull anything in the... I might get nothing in this brick. We'll see. We have Jocasta. Did I pull Prime already? I don't know if I did. I didn't pull Captain America Prime, right? Because I pulled a bunch of Captain Americas. We will find out. We have Ultron drones. We have quite a few Ultron drones. That's good. Spider-Man robot. So I think we looked at all. We didn't look at Jocasta, but I think we don't need to. I think we're just going to skip to the next booster. We already looked at Thanos. We already looked at Falcon. So let's go to booster number 20. Okay? Shall we?
We should.
Last
right?
booster. Okay.
Oh.
See what we get. It could be nothing. It could be really anticlimactic, so just prepare yourself and drink some wine.
You know where to put in little music. Wah wah.
Want music? Okay, I won't even open these cards because we're going to the next booster. Here we go.
Okay, let's do
booster 20.
Final. Wait.
You're gonna drum it.
Are we good?
No, don't drum it. Don't knock over. You don't want to knock over the camera.
No. I think we need a little drum.
We need what? Little drums? I did the drums. Little drums? Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got Prime Iron Man.
Is that good?
Okay. I didn't even mention Prime Iron Man. I forgot about him. Yeah, Prime Iron Man's really good. Yeah, he's very good. Let's take a look at him, okay? So, we have Monica Chang, Black Widow,
Scarlet.
We have Scarlet Witch. We have Red She-Hulk. We have Prime Iron Man. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at Prime Iron Man. Can you see the sculpts?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can see the sculpts? So, let's put Prime Iron Man up on the board, on the screen. He has the Avengers, Stark Industries, Armor, and Scientist keywords. He has the Avengers team ability, so he can get potentially +1 attack. He's 100 points. He has a trait, Leadership and Willpower. So you only can play him at 100, that's it. Leadership and Willpower. When Iron Man uses either and succeeds, after resolutions, you may remove an action token from a friendly character that shares a keyword with him. Okay, so that's map wide, so you don't have to be adjacent. So if he hits Leadership or if he hits Willpower, you don't have to be adjacent. You can just remove an action token. And in addition to that, you can, if you hit your Leadership, you can remove an action token from somebody adjacent as well. So you could potentially remove 2 action tokens, or even 4 action tokens if he's hitting both Leadership and Willpower. He could potentially remove tons of action tokens. That's really good. He has a trait, another trait, switching to offense mode. Energy shield deflection. When Iron Man makes a ranged attack, you may modify his attack +2. If you do, until your next turn, Iron Man can't use energy shield deflection. So he has, let's see. And he has another trait. At the beginning of the game, this is a really good trait. Custom suits for my teammates. At the beginning of the game, give each other friendly character an armor token. Friendly characters with an armor token have flying, invulnerability, and when this character is dealt damage, after resolutions, remove their armor token. So he gives your entire team flying and invulnerability. Every character on your team. That's great for mobility. That's really cool. He's definitely no slouch when it comes to his stats. He's got 5 range with single target. He's a flyer. He's got 8 speed with running shot, 11 attack with precision strike, 18 defense with invincible, and that 11 attack precision strike, he also has 3 damage with range combat expert. So that range combat expert is turning him into 12 attack for 4 damage, right? And then with the Avengers team ability, that potentially a 13 attack for 4 damage. He can potentially modify his attack +2. Now remember the rule of 3, he can only go up by, so he's potentially getting a 14 attack for 4 damage. 14 attack is crazy good. That usually hits anybody. It's very hard to, unless you like crit miss. So really good for 100 points. I'm really happy with that Iron Man. He's good. He's a good figure.
So we got a couple Christmas ornaments, a couple good pieces for you.
A couple good pieces for sure, definitely. It's not all about the value. It's not all about the cost either. It's about the playability. And then let's take a look at these legacy cards. Okay. So we'll do this, okay? Legacy card number 1.
Wait, what are you looking for?
I was looking for the Ultron legacy card, but I don't know if there's any other good ones. I'm sure there is. I just kind of forgot about them. Oh, and team up cards too. The team up cards look good too. So I think you might get one or the other, or you might get both. Let's see what we get in this legacy card. Yeah, we get both a team up card and a legacy card. So here we have legacy card Ant-Man. That's good. He's actually a good figure. Okay. And we have team up card for Chase Thor, which I don't have Chase Thor, but maybe I can. I don't think unless I pull Chase Thor, I probably will sell this. We'll see what happens. And then let's look at the other legacy card and team up card and see what we can pull.
So are these cards for new pieces? Or
team up cards. Team up cards are
old pieces?
These are alternate. Team up cards are alternate cards for figures that already exist and that are
that you're pulling now or past?
Yeah, that I'm pulling now.
Oh, like meaning it can do different things.
It does different things. Same stats, different things.
Cool. Okay.
Legacy cards are for older figures. So I kind of want to get this Ant-Man.
Like Bunny Girl.
Yeah. So I kind of want to get this Ant-Man because at 25 points he's pretty good. He's pretty decent for him, and he has the Illuminati keyword, so he could probably swap in on my X-Men swap team. I mean, he might be a good option for swapping. All right, and the other legacy card we pulled. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what we pulled in a second. So the team up card we got was Ghost Goblin. I might save that because I might actually purchase Ghost Goblin. I'm not sure yet.
Did you get it?
I did not get Ghost Goblin. I got Black Skull.
Oh, okay.
But there's Ghost Goblin, and then we have Avengers Prime legacy cards. I need to go get the figure, unfortunately.
Or somebody else got the figure.
We're gonna have to go shopping for an Avengers Prime now, so we'll see what happens. So, all right. Overall, really good, or maybe. I don't know. I kind of want the Avengers Prime. I might sell it, but I think I want to get the figure. I think I want to get the figure, right? So, good pulls. Overall, pretty good. Still chasing that Mephisto. I'm happy with the Prime I pulled. The Chase Black Skull. He's cool, but he is cool. Actually, he's got the Charge and Flurry, and he can make Pogs, so that's not bad. Overall, I liked my pulls. I really am glad I got that Spider-Man, that super rare Spider-Man. I was really happy about that. Really happy about Avengers Prime and Ant-Man legacy cards. I got good legacy cards. So overall, I think we did well in this unboxing. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Let me drink some wine. We're off to Italy pretty soon. Let me get the mug over here. Actually, why don't we drink the wine from the mug? Right?
Ooh,
Is that gross? No, is that weird? That might be a little weird. I'm not sure.
I guess that's how Thor drinks wine, right?
That's how Thor drinks wine. Absolutely, right?
So do we like Thor?
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing / review, kind of. And don't forget, wake up and smell the Clix.